Hi guys, I want you guys to listen to this story and tell me what you would have done differently. So a pastor shared the story about a couple that their marriage broke because of water to wash hands. Water to wash hands, you heard me. So this husband and wife, they were eating, having a lovely dinner, and then they finished eating. The wife finished eating first, got up, washed her hand, in the water and poured it away, and didn't bring another one for the husband to use and wash hands. So the husband demanded that, oh darling, please give me a bowl of water to wash my hand. And she said she's too tired. She went to sleep. So the man chested it and got up, went and washed his hands. So in the morning, they were dressing for work. The man came and said, okay, darling, I understand last night that you were just too tired, but I want you to apologize for what you did. It was very rude of you not to serve me with water to wash my hand, I just went to sleep. So just apologize. I will forgive you and everything we died there. And the woman goes, I cannot apologize. I don't see anything wrong that I did. And you have your legs. You can always stand up to go and wash your hand. It's not a big deal. And the man insisted and said, you have to apologize to me. And the woman was like, no, I cannot apologize. So the woman left for work, and the man locked the whole doors, changed the whole key to the house. So when she returned back from work, trying to enter her own house as usual with her keys, she found out that she couldn't have access to her house again. Okay, so I believe she must have called the husband, to ask for some explanation, and she didn't get a good reply. So she decided to go and sleep in a hotel. So she went to sleep in a hotel and then called her pastor. That was how her pastor got involved and started telling the pastor that, okay, I'm ready to go apologize to this man. I didn't know that he took this thing so serious like this. Please help me call him. Let me apologize to him, And then the pastor told her that it's too late to apologize. That there is a time when your sorry will no longer be needed. And the pastor confirmed it by putting the phone on loudspeaker so that she will hear the same thing from the man's mouth. And the man over the phone also repeated that the sorry is too late, that she didn't respect him, and blah blah blah. That was how they went their separate ways. Water to wash hands. Hey, there's a lot to unpack from this story because my God, water to wash hands in a bowl. That's a bowl of water. Yes, first of all, back in Africa, we have this kind of mindset of serving. Your wife must serve. There's nothing wrong in serving. We've been called to serve. Yes, there's nothing wrong with serving somebody. Yes, but more hygienically, it is advisable to wash your hand under a running tap, because even washing your hand inside a bowl is more like you're contaminating your hands, because you still rinse it with the dirty water from the bowl because it's stagnant. So it's always better to wash your hand in a bowl. So I kind of feel like these things are just things that have been stored in the mind. It cannot be that water and bowl that will make a husband to say, let me forget all the bride price that I have paid and then go and throw this woman away. No, probably they've been things that have been happening in that home. He has been piling it up in his heart, looking for how to escape. I'm like, one day I will just find something to be a foothold as a reason why I shouldn't. And then as a woman, I don't know. I'm sorry. Is it so hard to say? Does it change our name? Even both on both sides. Does I'm sorry change whom you are? I don't know if I'm sorry changes whom you are. Just seeing that somebody needs I'm sorry to become normal or to become more functional, shouldn't you just say, oh, let me give it to you? Just like a child begging you for sweets. Please, if you don't give me this sweet, I'm going to roll on this floor, I'm going to, and you just give the child sweet so that the person will be okay. I don't know. I don't have anything to say for the pastor, that it's more like the pastor didn't have anything to even add to the marriage, like didn't have any say, more like he has been clipped, like you can't undo what has been done. I thought the only reason for divorce should be on the grounds of infidelity. It doesn't mean it cannot be forgiven if you want to, but I thought that was the only biblical reason. At least the pastor should have been presenting that as a reason, not because of I didn't say sorry. Anyway, let's just learn from the stories that it is little forces that can actually scatter the home. Yes, and we need to be careful. Two people cannot be going crazy at the same time. When one person is matching the throttle, you should put your own foot on the brake, so that you will know when to match the brake. So let me know what you would have done differently if you were the man or the woman in the comment section.